Hey, good morning, everybody. How are we doing out there? Let's see. Today's date, Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. I want to congratulate everybody on those that held PLTR over earnings. I know it's always risky to hold something over earnings. We did, and I know some other folks did. So, super congratulations. Let's drop that chart or that little screen. There we go. And PLTR, I might be looking for 114 up here. More than likely, I'm going to end up closing mine today. I would like it to run up here a little closer. That would be nice. Little pop up here. But either way, what a great trade for those that was trading PLTR. Congratulations. Yeah. Great way to start the day. Okay, let's take a look at the market here. So I think one of the big things that needs to happen to the market if you're bullish is to get over yesterday's candle. I mean, that's just simple candlesticks 101 right there. So we're going to need to see price move over there. It doesn't have to move today. It could be in a couple of days. We don't want it to move down, that's for sure. Those that are short would love for it to move down. For those that are long would love to move up. So we'll keep an eye on this underneath the trend indicator here. And that red dot gives me serious concern. And below the 50 period moving average gives me serious concern. So trade cautiously, trade carefully. I still think we're in a very choppy market, and it might not be good trading for everybody. Okay, keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the diamonds. Diamonds are doing a little bit better. And I say a little bit better because here is the trend indicator right there, and we're above that. We are below the T line. I don't really like that. But charts are allowed to pull back as long as they don't pull back too much. And I don't want them to pull back below those green dots. Otherwise, it would turn them red, and that'd be just no good at all. Not for the bullish side, anyway. So diamonds are still holding up pretty good. IWM, there we go. IWM looks a lot like the SPY chart, to tell you the truth. Here we're down. Bulls came back in yesterday, inside day to day. Bottom line, we're going to have to turn those little red dots green. And then there's the 50 period moving average that we really couldn't break out of this past week. So little bullishness needed there. It's not there yet. What else do we have? Qs. Qs, again, still underwater. Overall, the market is a little bit sad right now. Not horribly bullish or bearish. Choppy. Market is really, really choppy. The market is kind of a tough place for a lot of traders. And what'll happen is those that are trading from the daily chart, which I think is the best place to trade, you try to be quicker than market, so you sneak down into some of those fast time frames, and really the only thing happens is you get a spanking. And so stay patient, stay vigilant to your way of trading. If you've been successful, just be patient with the market. It won't always be like this. It really, really won't. Take a look at the transports, IYT. Transports. Transports are down. We're getting a nice bounce off the 200 period moving average. We don't need those lines. We're getting a nice bounce off the 200 period moving average, but so what? I'm serious. So what? We got nothing until that trend gets broken to the upside. So this candle down here today can look like this if it wants to. That's hunky-dory, that's peachy king, but it means squat until we break out. So keep that in mind. Don't chase, don't get excited. Don't lose your cool too early. SMH. Well, that's just a sick chart. That's just all there is to it. There's not much good I can say about that chart. Again, everything's going to have to move up here. So SMH is not working with us too well. FNGU, we're holding the 50-period moving average, about really the best thing I can say for this. Once again, we're going to need to see that move up. Some pre-market move like this that makes some traders get excited. Just don't lose your cool too early. You got nothing till it breaks out. I'm trying to be a little hard about this because this is the truth. I know a lot of people want to trade and get in early. I can tell you that if it breaks out and it runs up, you'll make just as much money if you get in early. If I'll test that theory, and you're going to find out that I'm pretty right on it. So be patient. Let the candlestick commit, and then you look for your trade. You wait for your trade to come back to you once the candlesticks commit. Let's see, T2123. We are still underwater. That is a no-go to the bulls. Now, do we trade bullish when that happens? Of course we do. Everybody does. Just keep in mind, when you take on a bullish trade, you've got the weight of the market on your chest here, okay? This is T2123. It's an indicator in TC2000, and I think it's a fantastic indicator, and it keeps me on the right side of the track. It tells me if I take a long trade, you shouldn't have done that, Rick. So when I get my butt handed to me, I have to go back here and get a talking to. Sometimes you can win long trades without this. There's certainly pockets of the market that's going to move up. Just make sure you're in the right pocket. All right. Okay, let's go look at some charts. I've got a couple. Well, let's go back to PLTR, I guess. PLTR is working pretty fine. Like I said, more than likely, I'm going to close mine out today. What do we've got? Well, about a 21% move here that'll happen this morning. I would love for it to pop up a little more. I'll nurse it for a little bit, but I'm certainly not going to take any kind of loss on it. What if PLTR goes up here? Why not keep it? Well, it's really simple. If you use words like what if, well, that doesn't work out too well. Okay, that's like hope in trading. It just doesn't cut it. So how about, and this is just kind of the way I like to trade. How about you shoot, you get your target, you have to reload. That's the way I look at it. So reload, close it out, reload, and then do it again. Because the likelihood of this happening right here is just about slim to none. And that's a bet that I'll take every day that that's not going to happen. I'm going to be wrong once in a while, but I'll take that bet every single day. What's more likely to happen? It might run up. I might close it out and it might run up, and then it's going to pull back again, and then we can reload when it sets up. So that's going to be my plan on PLTR. All right, let's take a look at path. I kind of like this path. Path has got this nice long bottom in here, rallied to the 200 and pulled back, and now it's starting to come up again. A nice little flag here. Needs to break out, but then again, does it? I mean, why couldn't you buy it here? Set your stop. Could you buy it up here? Sure. So the point I'm trying to make here is there a better place to buy it? Some would argue up here, some would argue down here. Here's the thing. Here's a pretty nice chart. If you don't like the chart the way it is, don't trade it. If you like the chart better up here, trade it up here. This is what I'm looking at for a target. So there's plenty of room for everybody to make some money on this chart. Stick to your rules, stick to your setups. Don't follow anybody. Be your own trader. That's the way to be the best trader. Okay, let's take a look at that weekly chart on this. Weekly, there we go. Look at that weekly chart. Super, super nice bottom here. We're trying to take on that 50-period moving average right now. We took it on last week and we failed it. Maybe it gets up this week. Either way, as long as the daily chart holds up into our trend, I think I'm going to be good on it. Path is one I'm definitely looking at buying today or, this week sometime. So pass looking pretty good. How about some S? Take a look at S down here. That's also looking pretty good. Yeah, S is looking pretty good. If we were to come up here and do this right there, let's move that line down. There's the 50% retracement on this. There we go. There's the 50% retracement. And right there, that's about 7%. That's a nice trade. That's an excellent trade. I'd take that all day long. A low, high, higher low breakout. You've got your bullish W pattern here. We're over that. We're challenging that 50 period moving average now. I think we should keep an eye on VST. VST. Let's see if that thing can get back up to about 194. So VST's been up, had a big gap down. It rallied up and pulled back. So what we've got now is this right here. Low, high, higher low, holding that 50. Now we're looking for that higher high. So buy area. Well, buy area could certainly be, how could I do this? Let's change this. Buy area can certainly, let's don't use, yeah, we can use that color. Buy area can certainly be in this area, and buy area can certainly be on a breakout. It's your choice. How do you trade? Would you rather that breakout, or would you rather buy it now? If you're looking at buying it now, and this goes through your head, ooh, I can make more money if I get in early. You're almost guaranteed to lose. Okay, maybe not this trade, but down the road you will lose if that's your attitude going in early. I just don't think that's a great attitude for being in too early. Okay. Let's see. Tesla. Let's take a look at Tesla. So Tesla here, I've been watching it for a long. I almost went long right here, but I decided not to because it just, if we look at this, how can I do it? There we go. If you come back over here, low, high, higher low, and then I was looking at it right there and I thought, I really should wait till it breaks out here. Buying early rarely works out for most traders unless you're willing to hold it, willing to take a spanking and then willing to hold it. Then you might be able to live through the problems and it might come out okay. But if you're a trader, short term, really short term, and if you're trying to get in early, it just does not work. But that's what everybody wants to do rather than wait for that breakout. I've got targets up here. Wait for that breakout. Life would be good. Okay, so here's what happened. So we failed, and here we pulled back. So now I'm looking for a re-entry, but now we're going to start right here because we pulled in lower. So now we've got a low. I'm looking for this to move up, pull back, and what I'm kind of working with is this area right through here will be a good entry level. And I may watch that right in there. So, I'm looking for entry in this area right in here and a trade up into here rather than trying to be overly greedy, get in early and get screwed. It just, like I say, be patient, wait for the trade, wait for the bulls to step in, and then wait for your entry. If you don't know what your entry is, come in the trading room. We'll talk about it. Okay. What else do I have? Oh, by the way, I've got a couple of things here, and let's do it with Tesla. If Tesla's too expensive for you and you want to trade Tesla, one way to do it is take a look at TSLL. TSLL. Okay. That might be a better way to trade it if you have a smaller account, certainly more affordable than almost $400. Let's take a look at Chewy. I think Chewy is doing a fantastic job. Still bullish. We're still above that trend. Let's go to a weekly chart. We're taking on that 200 period moving average. Once we get through that 200, I see about 53 up here. Boom. And then maybe we get to that 61. So Chewy, I believe, is still a very nice chart, very tradable. Just follow the trend, price action, your setup. Hood is a nice trade. Still a nice trade. I know a few people that's been in Hood for a long time. This is what dreams are made of, and their dreams are coming true. So this is working. Target of about 55, and then about 60 up here. Let's go to the weekly. If we go to the weekly, we can come way back over here, 2021. So that's where I've drawn a line. I didn't draw it up here. If we get through the 60 area, then we can play with that wick up there. So right now, I think Hood still has a little bit of room to run. May get a little toppy up into here, but it's still a trade here, and still 15% up to that $60 mark. And it doesn't mean it's going to stop there. That's just what I see as a trade. Apple. Take a look at Apple. Apple. I had a couple people email me last night about Apple. And no, I don't believe Apple's a buy yet. Once again, trading rules and low, high. All we have is a higher low. That is it. We don't have anything that says the bulls are stepping. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to be that first cat in there. The first cat gets squished. That's just the way it is. So, step back a little bit. Let all those young bucks come in there. What difference will it make if you buy it here or if you buy it up here a little bit? What difference will it really, really make? And I've proved this to myself so many times that, and especially a chart or a company like Apple, when Apple gets its act together and gets to moving, or when traders decide, hey, Apple's a good buy, it's going to move. And if you look at Apple, like right here, did you have to buy it down here? Did you have to buy it right here? I know you want to, but want to and have to are two different things. I want to eat the whole damn pie, but do I have to? No. Okay. I want to buy a bigger boat, but do I have to? No. What else do we have? Let's look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA is another one that I've been asked a lot lately. Is that a buy now? No. I was asked right here, was it a buy? No. Was it a buy here? No. It's not a buy. We need to see the bulls in there. So we need right now, NVIDIA is going to have to get above 127, 128 here for me to even think about it being a buy. Now, if you want to keep adding to the position, if you're long term, that's one thing. Okay. But for swing traders, nope, not a buy yet. Not my humble opinion. Let's take a look at Amazon. Amazon's rocking. Amazon's beautiful. I know it has earnings coming up, but after the earnings, Amazon still looks good. Unless Amazon seriously crashes, I think it's still bullish. You've got a nice, there we go, nice little green trend right here. Let's take this top right over here, right there, and then let's break it out. Look how we're testing that top right there. See that? Boom, boom, boom. Looking very good. Nice little pop out of the box setting up. Amazon looks fantastic. If Amazon is too expensive for you to trade, another way to trade is AMZU. AMZU. Only $48. It's the same, the same thing. So here we are up right there. We're popping out. Nice little trend. There we're up, pull back and test. Go AMZU. Meta's a nice one. Those that are in Meta, way to go. We're pulling back now. We're getting kind of a spread from the trendicator there, but hey, I've seen a move, more and more. Simple things, keep your stop on there. But Meta still looks fantastic. Another way to trade that one that's a little bit cheaper versus $700 is FBL, only $46. Same looking chart, same way you would trade it right in there. Okay. So looking pretty good there. Let's see if anyone has any charts. Certainly be more than happy to look at them. Let's see here. Oh, you're showing PLTR. Thanks, John R. A little difference in the way it looks in fidelity. Yeah, I can only go what TC 2000 says. PLTR. Yeah. Oops. PLTR. There we go. Yeah. Pre-market is the difference. Yeah. See, I've got mine set to pre-market is the difference. Thanks. Let's see shop. Take a look at shop. Rick's are saying above 118. Yeah. I and there again, it's how does everybody want to trade? For instance, yesterday, clearly there were buyers there, right? So one's choice. Do you buy it in here or buy it up there? No one is going to argue that this is, well, I don't know, maybe somebody will. I think that's a beautiful chart. I think it's a fantastic looking chart. Earnings on the 11th, keep that in mind. But I think it's absolutely beautiful. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to come down to here. Whoops. Oh, I did it. Let's do that again. There we go. Come over here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And come over there like that. There we are. And let's see if we can't get into that 130 area. Let's flag that. Thank you, Rickster. Keep in mind the earnings on the 11th for shop. SLV. Yeah, SLV is doing wonderfully here. That's beautiful. We talked about that yesterday. I know a couple of people are along this, so congratulations. Way to go. Looking pretty good there. I know that I'm holding NEM. NEM is still looking good. And I have to make sure I get the right nugget in UGT. There we go. Nugget is looking pretty good here. So, yeah. PLYA. Beautiful. Earnings on the 25th. Let's flag that. Nice, JW. Look at that little breakout. So I would still look for this to look longer. So entry right in this area, right there. Very nice. Let's see here. Good morning, Vernon. Hey, Stocknut. How you doing? Let's look at AMD. Absolutely for a long. Okay. So MW over in YouTube, we're live YouTube and X as well as here in the trading room. And MW is asking about long on AMW. And I'm going to ask why. Why? Where is the reasoning here? And I'm not trying to be a butt. I'm being serious. Why? Unless I don't know. Maybe your brother-in-law works for AMD and says, "Hey, you need to buy." You get that phone call with a whisper. "Hey, you need to buy AMD because of this or that or the other thing." But chart-wise, I see nothing in there. There's earnings today. So if you're going to bet that the earnings are up, maybe that's a way to trade it. I don't see anything other than the chart, other than a great big fat downtrend. So what would we need? Show me somebody's interested other than one person, meaning me. So I want to one big candle. Show me there's interest, because if we see that, then I'm sure AMD will do what all stocks do. Go up, go down, and then go up. Probably could have drawn that much differently, like this. Up, back, up, like that. So to the question, AMD long, absolutely no way, in my opinion, because it's still in a downtrend. Okay. And then it does have earnings today. So that could be a bet for somebody, perhaps. Okay. Let's call this a morning. Let's all meet up here in the trading room in about 20 minutes. Let's have a great day. Let's have a great day. And again, happy Tuesday to everybody. I want to remind you that Thursday this week is members e-learning for hit run candlesticks, right way options, and BYOB trading. So anybody that wants to be part of our members e-learning, don't forget it's Thursday, okay? This coming Thursday. You guys all take care. Thanks a bunch. See you in the room in about 20.